This is iCastNews.com, live and direct from United Nations headquarters in New York City. And this is heat in the Middle East. The Middle East, the tinderbox that can destabilize the entire world, is giving evidence of its level of barbarity in ways that war does not measure. Right now, we are getting reports that ISIS, the Islamic State, is issuing direct action statements. Direct actions by what it does and by what it says and what it prints and what it puts on their internationally available websites. ISIS recently ruled in Al-Farat, the Al-Farat province of the Islamic State, which straddles the eastern Syria and western Iraq. They announced that the local court in Al-Farat had ordered the execution of a young man. The Islamic court in Al-Farat province sentenced a man who performed acts of the people of Lot, that is, homosexual acts, to be cast off the highest place in town and then stoned to death. There are photographs of this barbaric practice of ISIS taking a young man and chucking him off a high roof till he fell and broke his neck and back. And if this one particular action were not enough, there's a pamphlet that was printed, distributed in Mosul, and brought to our attention by the good people at the Middle East Media Research Institute. They drew our attention to the publication on a website, and the publication is Questions and Answers on Female Slaves and Their Freedom. The quite detailed explanation in this document says that capturing women is permissible if they are non-believers. Female slaves are the women that Muslims took from their enemies. It then goes on to specify the rules governing the use, abuse, and misuse of these females who've become slaves of ISIS warriors. Well, warriors may not be the right word. Let's call them barbarians. It's permissible to have intercourse with the female slave who hasn't reached puberty if she is fit for intercourse. However, if she is not fit for intercourse, the owner can only enjoy her without intercourse. There are rules that say when two men co-own a captive, both can't have sex with her, and that a man can't have intercourse with his wife's slaves. The documents go on in a good deal of specificity, almost gynecological specificity about the rules. The idea that in the 21st century, women who constitute the better half of the human population can be taken in good conscience as slaves and raped when they are just young girls at the behest of their barbaric owners is reason enough for the world to turn its attention to destroying ISIS. For iCastNews.com, live and direct from United Nations headquarters in New York City, for Heat in the Middle East, I'm Jonathan Sanders.